Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Seth. In today's video we're going to be reviewing / rating the movie Over Your Dead Body. Now, this movie is directed by Yoma Tacoma and the cast stars Samara Weaving as Lisa and Jason Segel as Dan. Now this is a somewhat gory-ish relationship-based horror comedy movie. And the synopsis of this movie is Dan and Lisa have been married for quite some years. Now Dan is a film director while Lisa is an actor, and both their career/marriage have been stuck in a Monday-ish cycle. So both of them decide to spend a weekend up in the cabin of the woods to really reconnect. But they both had something else in mind that they were planning to do during this weekend. Both of them decided that they were going to kill each other during this weekend, while they were met with an unexpected surprise that happened to them during this movie. Now I'm just going to tell you that we're into the review side. This movie was not for me. You know, it was doing okay for me up until the middle, where there was this one scene that I think had no business being in this movie. And if you've seen the movie, you know what scene I'm talking about. That's where I can pinpoint where I started to really just get uninterested with this movie and really clock out. And this movie, after that, kind of doing this start-stop method, where by the end of it, as I said, I was already clocked out of the movie, where I was going to watch to the end to see how it ends, but I was just uninterested in this movie and what was going on after that. Now there were some moments in this movie that I think had some inconsistencies, like there'd be some scenes where like, okay, this is the plan, and then some scenes later after that, they'd be like, okay, new plan now, and then later after the scenes after that, it would be like, okay, we're going back to the original plan. Like, the concept had, I think, something there, but the inconsistencies kind of just kept taking away from it. Now, that was what I did not like about the movie. Here's some things I did like about the movie. The first one being, I do believe Samara Weaving did a good job in this movie. And she was the main reason why I wanted to see this movie. As I said in previous videos, I do believe she is a scream queen. And anything she's in horror-wise, I'm at least intrigued to see. So yeah, she was the main reason why I came to see this movie. Another thing I liked about this movie was I do believe it wrapped up nicely for what they were trying to at least say. But yeah, overall I do believe this movie is about fighting for what you love, stop living in the mundane life we try to always get into, and just really believe in yourself and really go for it. Now my rating for this would be a 1.5 out of 5. As I said, this movie really was not for me. You know, there were some things I did not like about the movie, but there were some things I did like about the movie. So yeah, that is my review / rate on Over Your Dead Body. Thank you for watching as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and goodbye!